to another Saturdays with Skywalker show. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. 2 days away, but celebrating early. Waving my flag and my little sock puppet. Let's see who's going to be first to show up. I will be looking at this book, reading some stuff from it. Last Saturday, there was a lot of crack here, but not the kind you're thinking about. Crack spelled the Gaelic way is C-R-A-I-C, and it means having a lot of fun, which we did have last week. Yeah, wheezing like a demented tea kettle. Okay, let's see. Let's see if any trolls show up. If anybody, honestly curious non-vegans, I'll answer your questions, but trolls, they'll be set straight. Let's see. Sometimes it takes a minute or two for people to show up here. So, hope everybody had a good week. And I'm glad that Vegan for Kindness is back in action again. We missed him. Glad he's back. Hope you sub to his channel. Another thing. Actually, Irish people don't say top of the morning to you. They don't say that. That's just like an American thing, not a real Irish thing. So, let's see. I got my green bandana on. And later today there's a St. Patrick's Day dinner going on somewhere in the neighboring town, but I don't want to be around people eating cow flesh, so I'll pass on it. Because Irish soda bread has buttermilk in it, but I've made the veganized version with the I forgot what it was I used instead of buttermilk now. It's been a while. Well, where is everybody? I had a reminder of the show today. Me and my lovely nostrils. I see 5 people watching. Yep. Now there's 6. I hope some people show up like my mods. And anybody that might have any actual questions about veganism, I'm willing to answer. But if you're going to be a troll, you can go away right now. Any anti-vegan trolls, any Shitler supporters can leave. Hello, Mazor 5000. Hi, Vegan Keegan. Waving my little Irish flag. Hi. Hey, everybody. These people I remember Vegan Keegan from before. But looks like we got some new people here. Go ahead, Harvex. Give it a shot. And I say I'm half Irish on my dad's side. Well, the days started out okay. How was your day, Mazer 5000? What did you do, Harvex? Oh, jeez. Why did you do that? Oh, my God. Why did you pay somebody to do that to you? You know it's gonna hurt, from what I hear. Yeah, I plan as part of the show to read, because in case you didn't see it from before, the feckin' book of everything Irish. There's some funny stuff in there, and I'll read some stuff in a bit. Oh, you like the pain? That would make you a masochist then, if you like the pain. Yeah, I figured you meant your testicles. Hi, Ashley. Well, whatever floats your boat. As long as both parties are consenting, nothing wrong with that, I guess. If you're into that type of thing, which I'm not. I've never been kicked or anything. Well, as long as it's consenting, whatever. I'm not going to judge. Not about that, anyway. I tried to make a sock puppet, but it didn't really come out that great. Tried to draw eyes and nostrils on this sock. So let's see. Oh boy, that's funny. Whoops. Yeah, I like to just have my channel be a chill place and, maybe educate people about veganism and talk about whatever. A few years ago, I tried my first Guinness and it took me all day to drink the damn thing, but it's an acquired taste, I guess. So Vegan Keegan, you're a philatelist, if I pronounced it correctly, stamp collector. I don't understand it either, but I mean, like, if I figure as long as people are consenting, both parties, whatever, like I said, whatever floats your boat, whatever creams your corn, whatever. I collect refrigerator magnets myself. In fact, I got 3 more the other day. Let's see. I'm looking at this book here to find something. Oh, here's some funny things. The definition of arseways: complete disarray, total mess. For example, My car has been arseways since I ran over that pedestrian. Trying to find something else. Read selections from this book. Well, I don't know. Hello. Hi. I'm glad to see you. Fox and Raven. Welcome to my live stream. Where to go? I know St. Patrick's Day is 2 days away, but I got my wee flag, my tricolor. As I was saying, I tried a Guinness. I don't know, I forgot what year it was, a few years ago. Yeah, I agree with you, Wiegand Keegan. That's why I get rid of them, because great grandma, what an asshole. I'm straight up saying it. This isn't for kids. People like that are real assholes. I'm nobody's great grandmother. You know, it's like these people need to grow up. Grow the fuck up and get a life. Stop being a pathetic little troll. I don't abide trolls like that. Anti-vegan trolls and Shitler supporter trolls, they can just get the fuck out of here. Bragging about eating meat, eating flesh. They're necrovores. Necrovore numquats. That's what I'm going to call them. Necrovore numquats. And they probably don't even know what either word means, because their brains are clogged up with all that flesh. So, first troll. It was so much fun last week. We were having a blast. Had me laughing, wheezing, and everything else. It was so funny. Because at least my brain isn't clogged up with animal flesh and secretions. That's another thing. I don't care about if the price of eggs goes up or anything else that is derived from animals can go sky high for all I care, because maybe it'll make people. Oh, fuck off. What an asshole. Jeez, you know, like, get a life, you moron. Probably a Trump supporter, Shitler supporter. Look like 120 years old. Yeah, you know, grow up. You dumb piece of crap. If I have to put up with that one, I'm gonna, next time he says something, I'm reporting him for harassment and bullying. I don't care. I'm gonna turn, you know, I don't take trolls lightly like that. And I don't have to. This is my channel. I can do whatever I want with the trolls. Kick their dumbasses off of here. Hi, Philip. Good morning. Happy almost St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I'm Irish on my dad's side. Even if I wasn't Irish at all, you know, I would still celebrate it in my own fashion. Like Monday, I'm going to do a crock pot thing with cabbage and potatoes and beefless tips and bay leaves and let it slow cook. It's going to be delicious because there's no cruelty involved. No animals suffered for my food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try to think of some good comebacks to them, but like I say, their brains are clogged with the flesh from animals, the fat, the cholesterol clogs their brains up so they don't have critical thinking, you know. And one thing, I'm not going to be yelling at anybody, you know. I'm just in a calm voice. I'm just telling them to get the fuck out of here, you know. I don't have to, this is my channel and I don't have to put up with that kind of bullcrap from anti-vegan trolls or anybody that supports Schindler and Mussolini. Yeah, they can just leave. I'll report them, block them, whatever I have to do. And it's like, I have a life. They don't. They probably live in their mommy and daddy's basement. The musty smell from a lot of basements gets to their brain. They need to go out, get some fresh air, touch the grass, take a walk. Oh, yesterday I went to do my laundry, which is within walking distance, and when I was coming out, I heard what sounded like a large bird, and I knew it wasn't an owl because they're nocturnal, and it wasn't. I know how crows and ravens sound. I think it was a turkey vulture because we got them around here. I've seen them flying around. I call them TVs, turkey vultures. I couldn't see him. I was trying to look up to see, but it's like I don't know if he was on top of the building because where I go, the laundromat is at the ground floor level of these apartments. Yeah, that's true, Wegan Keegan. Outside is, yeah, they're stuck inside. They play in their video games. Nothing wrong with playing video games, mind you, but there's more to life than that. More to life than being an ignorant troll. And supporting animal abuse is not cool one bit. Like yesterday, a friend of mine asked me to go up to our state capitol with her because she had to turn in some papers to our Secretary of State. And so I went up because I haven't been up that way in a long time. I've never actually been in Hartford. Drove by there many times in the past. On the way back, we stopped at this little plaza in another town up that way. And I had what was called a Nutty Irishman. It was a smoothie. And you had I asked if they had plant-based milk, and they had oat, soy, I think, and coconut, or whatever. There was like 3 or 4 choices. I chose oat milk. And it had peanut butter protein powder and chocolate. It was good. Delicious. I don't know where everybody else is. I thought some of my other VFFs would show up. Oh, maybe that Chip guy might be doing some outreach. He's in the Netherlands, so there's the time differential. And one of my VFFs is a mod on his channel, so that's why I picked Saturday to do this, because try not to conflict with anybody else's stuff. Oh, hi. I'm glad you love my channel. I was just being funny, waving my little Irish tricolor here in anticipation of St. Patrick's Day on Monday. Okay, I'm glad you could drop by, Fox and Raven. That's okay if you can't stay. You have a lovely vegan weekend too. May the force be with you. Bye, Fox and Raven. Oh no, I've never traveled outside of the United States, and now with the way I'd be scared to fly because of what Hitler did to the air traffic safety regulations, cutting all those jobs and whatnot. I'd definitely be afraid to fly. But no, I've only been to the state of Maine because I had relatives up there. But other than that, I stay in Connecticut. I don't have a car anyway. And another thing, financially, I can't afford to travel anywhere, but it would be nice. But financially, and then I'd be afraid because with the, like I said. Ham spam. Hello. You're new here. Well, so far it's going okay. So far anyway, it's still early. Vegan Keegan, yeah, that's what I call him, Shitler, because he admires Hitler, and he's turning this country into the Fourth Reich, like I call ICE is his Gestapo, and destroying this country. That's why I can't abide anybody that either voted for him or supports him, because he's destroying this country. He's destroying democracy, the Constitution, decency, making enemies out of our allies and aligning with our quote-unquote enemies like Russia. Then you can go. Anybody that is a Trump Hitler supporter, go away. I don't want you here because you're a traitor. People that support him still support him. They're traitors to this country. Because look at what he's doing. He's putting those tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and they're fighting back. They're not going to take that crap. And people are going to be affected, and the people that voted for Hitler are also responsible. I hold them responsible for every bad thing that happens because they support him. Not just the tariffs, but he's cozy with Putin. He's a Russian asset. Emphasis on the ass part. And another thing too, presidents are not supposed to endorse products. And he's endorsing his boyfriend Musk's stupid Tesla cars. You know what? Get out. I'm gonna put you in timeout for there. I'm not a little girl, asshat. You can go, screw yourself. I'm not wrong either. It's true. This country's being destroyed by Hitler and Mussolini and his goon squad. Anybody who can't see that is fucking blind. Get your head out of your ass. You're blind to what's going on. People that support him are fucking blind. You're being ignorant of what's going on. And you're going to be affected too, these people that support him. And when you cry in your beer, I'll be laughing at you because you voted for it. You get what you deserve. The rest of us who did not vote for him don't deserve this. Because I'm worried about my Social Security disability and my benefits, like the SNAP card. I rely on that. There's a lot of people that do. And he wants to get rid. Mussolini calls Social Security Ponzi scheme. It's not an entitlement either. People work hard to put money in there when they can retire or like need disability money, you know? That's going to affect a lot of people. And the people, it'll affect the ones that supported him too, voted for him and support him still. They drank his Kool-Aid and they believe all the bullshit lies he spews out. He doesn't even know history. He doesn't know anything. You can't make a country a state. And Canada would not stand for that. I support Canada. Oh, hi, Sensei. Hi, Terry. Yeah, I did start at 10 o'clock here. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. I figured Chip would probably be live streaming too. But glad to see you, Terry and Sensei and Ronald. I know. Oh God. I don't know. The time thing confuses me sometimes because I'm on the East Coast, so like right now it's what time? It's almost 10:30 a.m. here. It's okay that the time sometimes the time things get confusing a little bit, you know. I had to get rid of a stupid troll named Dicey. Called me a little girl. First, somebody else called me great grandma. Then I get called a little girl. It's like, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, so I timed out Dicey for 24 hours. So if they're still here, I hope they heard what I was saying. Because these people that support Shitler need to pull their head out of their ass and take a look at what's going on. Clean the shit off their eyes to look around and see what's going on. And really, if anybody that I know that supports that piece of crap, if they start complaining about the price of whatever going up, well, it's your fault. You voted for them. I'll tell them cry harder, like you hear a lot of these non-vegans, anti-vegans say cry harder. Well, I'll say cry harder to these Shitler supporters. They want to kiss his ass, fine. I kiss no ass. I bend no knee to anybody. Because America is not an oligarchy. It's a democracy. We don't have a king. We have a president. But that piece of crap thinks he can be king. King of what? The dirty toilets. And I was waving my little Irish tricolor before. It was, St. Patrick's Day is a couple days away. Hence the green bandana. But, yeah, I don't abide anti-vegan trolls, Shitler, maggots. Anybody that supports that piece of crap can go away. Yeah, Sensei, I wished I could have gone too because my dad was a vet. World War II veteran. Yeah, anybody that could, that's crazy. I don't blame you for being irate about it because her dad fought for this country and look what he's turned it into a shit heap. Yeah, Terry, me too. It's like that idiot Dicey said, "You're wrong, little girl." Yeah, no, you're the wrong one. Anybody that voted for him supports him, especially if they had a family member that's a veteran. Like I said, my dad would be well over 100 years old, so I'm glad because he passed away in 72. I'm just glad he's not here to see what's going on, how Shitler is turning our allies against us and aligning with our quote-unquote enemies like Russia. Yeah, it's I can't even either. It's like That's why I just get rid of these people that start talking, say they support Trump. Yeah, they're the ones that are deranged, not the ones that didn't vote for him. And we're suffering. I mean, like with these tariffs. We can keep I know because I don't like to even I was calling him Trumpler instead of Hitler. But yeah, it's disgusting the way they're treating veterans. And like I heard recently that people that go to their counselor or whatever, the vets, to talk in private, have to talk in open cubicles. I saw a short about that. This fella that fought in Iraq or Afghanistan, I forgot which now. He's not going to be able to feel comfortable talking to his counselor. Yeah, Tesla. Did anybody see the thing on YouTube? It was like a little short thing or whatever. It was a Trump sandwich, white bread full of bologna with Russian dressing and a tiny pickle. That cracked me up. Yeah, it's crazy. You can't boycott Teslas. It's insane. And they want to take away First Amendment speech, First Amendment rights. This country is just getting more dystopian. It's like Big Brother, The Handmaid's Tale, and let's throw in V for Vendetta maybe combined. Any dystopian world this is what this country's turning into. And I heard where Canada is raising the rates to Ontario supplies power to like Minnesota and Michigan and upstate New York, I believe. Their bills are going to be $100 more, and if it continues, this guy David Ford, I forgot what his position is, but they said that they may even shut the power off to those states. Tesla, yeah. I saw that too. And also Henry Ford was buddies with Hitler. I mean, it's insane. History is repeating itself, and some people are just too stupid or blind to see what's going on. Some people don't even know how tariffs work. They're going to affect us in this country, or whatever country slaps tariffs on goods. It's going to affect those citizens. It's not going to affect the rich bitches. They just want to make tax cuts to the rich, steal from us. Yeah, they are willfully ignorant. Like I was saying, it's like they figuratively speaking, they have their heads up their ass, so they don't know what's going on in the world. They live in their own little bubble. Like one of my friends I mentioned a while back said, "Oh, she's blaming Biden for those plane crashes that we had as soon as Hitler got into office, when he's the one that cut a lot of those jobs, air traffic safety. That's why I've never flown, and I would never fly now, because I'd be afraid." And of course, I can't afford to travel, but that's beside the point. It's like I got to worry about being able to pay my rent in a couple months because of their plans to screw with Social Security and other vital benefits like the SNAP program, which I depend on. It's going to affect so many people. Yeah, exactly, Wiegand Keegan. He takes the credit for all the good stuff that other people prior administrations did, but if he can't accept responsibility for all the horrible things he's doing. I'm sorry to hear about your dad, Sensei. It's tough. But you're welcome, Sensei. That does suck, Terry, too. That's horrible. It should be for people with any kind of a disability, not just physical. Uh, this whole world is just so fucked up. I mean, it's like it's exhausting. It really is exhausting what's going on. Like, I never had anxiety before now, but now I have it because of all this crap going on. You have to worry. I never worried before. I mean, it was bad enough when Schittler was in office the first time, but this is far, far worse. It's like a nightmare come true. Like, you wake up in the morning and say, what fresh hell is there going to be today? Yep. And so many programs, they want to get rid of the Department of Education because they want to keep people stupid. Cut free lunches. Sometimes that's the only meal some kids get. I'm sorry to hear that, Sensei. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just speechless at what's going on and how ignorant some people are, too. Excuse me, totally disgusting. I don't know what's beyond disgusting, but it's going there. You're welcome, Sensei. Yeah, like I said before, I'm glad my parents aren't around to see what's going on. My dad's been gone almost 53 years, my mom over 15. So they never saw what a shit pile is happening. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm glad I don't support any animal abuse whatsoever. Yeah, he died. That's another reason, besides the fireworks issue, another reason I'm not fond of the 4th of July is because that's when my dad had a heart attack, and he was at the VA in West Haven, Connecticut. He died 2 days later on July 6th. And he was, let's see, he was 59 going on 60 when he passed. And, because he was born in 1912. His birthday was in October, so he was going on 60. And I was almost 10 years old because my birthday is at the end of the month, thankfully, instead of at the beginning. I would have been a crab instead of a lion, haha. But sorry to hear about your mom, Terry, and about never knowing your dad. Yeah, because my dad was 12 years older than my mom, because my mom had been born in 1924. She would have been 101 this year if but she was 85 going on 86 when she passed. All, complications of Alzheimer's, dementia. We can keep it. I'm sorry about your dad too. We can all commiserate together because my dad and I we used to go to the Peabody Museum in New Haven every Saturday morning. And that was our father-daughter time, and it was fun. I love the dinosaur exhibits there at Peabody. And they used to show like little nature films or something in the theater. And it was such a long time ago, but I did post a picture of my dad on my community post a little while ago, when I was in the Army, because he was He was stationed in Reykjavik, Iceland back then. Not a loser like that Schittler calls veterans losers. He's the worst. Coward. Sensei. It's tough when you lose your parents. And like when I lost my one brother, he was my best friend too. Well, that's good, Sensei, the camping and hiking and art. Because Peabody Museum, their gift shop back then, had these cute little like plastic animal figures. My dad would buy one each week. I don't know whatever happened to him, but it was fun going there in the morning for a couple of hours or whatever. I don't remember. That was a long time ago, like I said. Oh, I'm sorry about your friend. It's hard. I still got my brother in my contacts. I can't delete him yet. I don't think I will. I have a picture of Kermit the Frog as his profile picture. I guess I got rid of those trolls. But yeah, I don't know any vegans in real life around me. Nobody really is. I thought one of my friends was, but when we got those smoothies yesterday, she had, because there's plant-based milk as well as cow secretions, and she opted for 2% milk. I didn't say anything, but she knows how I feel about that. And yet, it's like, even just that little bit, anything that any kind of dairy is disgusting. I wish I knew more vegans in real life around here, but one of my friends doesn't eat meat anymore because she says it hurts her stomach. But sometimes she might, because she has food issues getting food. But she does eat a lot of veggies and stuff. That's this. Oh my God, Sensei, yuck. That's why I can't be around people eating flesh. Yeah, Sensei, you're lucky. Yeah, Terry is lucky having vegan friends in real life. Like that corned beef and cabbage dinner tonight at some church in another town. I'm not going to go because, for one, corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and carrots. Who knows if they cook the vegetables with the corned beef? Like eons ago, my mom used to do that. That was before I stopped eating flesh. Yeah, that would have been nice if he had opted for the vegan meal. Cabbage and potatoes are good. That's what I'm going to do on Monday, rather, in my crock pot. I got the shredded cabbage and carrots, like for coleslaw, but I got these little potatoes. I'm going to cut them in half, put them in the crock pot with the shredded cabbage and carrots, and beefless tips and bay leaf, and slow cook it until supper. I know it's going to smell delicious. Going to drive me crazy. Food torture. Yeah, because I used to get I get the Gardein products a lot, and they used to have porkless bites, because I used to like to do the porkless bites in sauerkraut, which was good. But I haven't seen them around lately. Oh, that sounds good, Terry. Seitan tandoori wrap. Oh, that's too bad that it's closing down. Yum, yum. Yeah, those are so good, the beefless tips. I like a lot of their products, like their meatless meatballs. Do a little pasta and some chunky garden vegetable sauce with some meatless meatballs. Throw a little nooch on the top. That's a good meal too. Yeah, because crock pots are good because I mean I do like my vegan chicken soup in the crock pot. I do vegan stew in there. It'd be funny if there was somebody named Stu that was vegan. Yeah, I like those too. And ever try the faux fish fillets or whatever you want to call them? And the crabless cakes. Those are tasty little things, but I haven't seen them lately in the stores I go to. Yeah, crock pots are really good to have because it makes it easy. You can throw whatever. Like I make vegan chili, for example, and just slow cook it all day. And then by the time it's supper time, oh, yum. Yeah, it's like what happened to the crabless cakes and the porkless bites? That's funny, Sensei. Yeah, because I use the beefless crumbles from Gardein with a couple of cans of beans. You can throw stuff. I season it up a little bit. I don't like things too spicy, but just a little stuff like a little. What I have some seasoning, but just throw a little in there, and it's always good. What's sad? User, whatever. What's sad? And I might do some baking on Monday too. Well, I got some apples. My mom used to make what she called crustless apple pie. It's just slicing up apples in a Pyrex dish and, layering it with cinnamon and Splenda or stevia or whatever, and then just bake it. Tastes good because you don't need the crust because that's added carbs, starchy carbs. I might do that Monday too. Those apples I got them a while back and they're still good. Even if they have bruises on them, it doesn't matter if you bake them, you know. Just the fact peeling them and then coring them out. But it's worth it. It's a good idea, Terry. One of the things I like, I got to get more of next month with my Snap card. Is jasmine rice. Oh, is he getting a lot of trolls, Sensei? I know he has a bit of a troll problem. Like I said at the outset, I'm glad to see Vegan for Kindness is back. I missed our koala, our Cuddles. Cuddles the koala. Oh, that's too bad, Sensei. Yeah, he came back. Martin told me about it yesterday. So he still has the same channel, Vegan for Kindness, and it says Cameron. And he's got, the last time I looked, he has 13 subs again. And I resubbed to him, made a couple of comments, because he has one video. Oh, that's a shame, Sensei. Even people in the street being trolls. It's like, yeah, they care about like that baby wombat being kidnapped from her mom But even though the woman returned her, it's still wrong to do that. People are all up in arms about that, yet they don't care about the calves, for example, being stolen from their moms right after they're born, basically. Oh, Chip was getting mad. I don't blame him for, some people are such idiots. Oh, that's good, Terry. Yeah. I'm glad he's back. I think, the time off probably did him good. I'm not assuming anything, but I just think, taking time off is good sometimes. Exactly, Sensei. They care about other animals, but not the ones they eat. They turn around and eat some dead cow flesh. A good name for those people are numquat necrovores. Yep. For whatever personal reasons, he disappeared, but good having him back again. Because he said in that video that he couldn't stay away from not speaking out for animals. Like I said, people care. If people get all upset when a dog is abused, it's wrong anyway, but still, then they turn around and eat some poor chicken's body parts. Now, the height of hypocrisy is the neighbors that used to live right next door to me. They had a cockatiel. I would never have birds as a companion, but they had a cockatiel. I think that's the one that flew away and never came back. And yet they would cook dead chickens, for their dinner while they have a bird as a quote unquote pet. Yeah, yeah, it's been about a year since he was had his channel disappeared. Yep. But I'm so happy that he's back. There's somebody else that disappeared that it was a non-vegan channel, but it was Star Wars kind of related type thing. And he disappeared, oh my goodness, about a year and a half ago now, I guess. But he used to do, like, one of the things I liked with the shorts he did of lightsaber spinning. Hi, Laura. Welcome to my channel. Glad to see you here. Yep, vegan for the victims, because like that friend of mine said, personal choice. I said, personal choice ends when there's a victim. Doesn't understand that. Yet she's the one that drinks almond milk or oat milk, but yet buys other animal-based products. No matter what I say, some people just goes in one ear and out the other. It's like, it doesn't stick. But there's always that hope that sometimes it might stick in people's minds. Got to hold out that hope. Oh, last week on here it was so freaking funny. That was a little over 3-hour stream last week. I don't know how long it's going to be this time, but now last time I was almost tempted to use eyeliner to make a face on my forehead, because I noticed looking back, a lot of times this is all you saw. And my lovely nostrils, like Jackie. It makes me laugh about that, having lovely nostrils. Today, tomorrow, and Monday, it's supposed to be raining pretty much all the time, but that's okay. Like, I figure I kind of sort of broke-ish, so gotta stay home. Not that there's anything I need anyway. All right. Bye, Terry. Have a vegan-tastic day and or night, whatever. And glad you're here. May the force be with you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. The other day I was straightening up out back of the house, out the back door, which is in the bathroom, which is weird. Whoever built this house, whenever it was built it weird. Putting the back door in the bathroom, to me, is a bit weird. Hi, Sensei. Glad you're back. No, you mean me? I'm not going anywhere yet. Well, you know what I always say about that, Sensei? It's not what you need to do isn't go anywhere. You get to it at your own pace. You know? That's what I do. Because I have I joke around and say I should be a magazine because I have back issues. I can only do a little bit of housework at a time because of like bending and that type of thing is what I'm talking about. My lower back bothers me. I'm either a comic book or a magazine back issues. Yeah, because I don't know. If I do a lot of bending, I get like this on both sides of my lower back. It hurts, so I have to stop, take a break. But since it's only me here, it's like, what the hell? I don't really have too many people coming over. There's basically one friend in particular that comes over. We have a cup of coffee. She's the one that says meat hurts her stomach. She doesn't eat. She likes she loves almond or oat milk, one of them. But sometimes when she says somebody takes her to the dollar store to get stuff cheap, or the regular store, whatever, she mentions mac and cheese, and I'm like inwardly groaning. It's like, I've talked to her about what happened. She saw that DVD I showed her, the glass walls one. But oh wow, Sensei. Jeez. I know, it's like sometimes the not so old get old people aches and pains. I mean, like, I've had rheumatoid arthritis since I was about 30. And I'm 62. But that was funny earlier. Somebody called me great grandma, and then somebody called me little girl. Oh, oh boy, advanced disc degeneration. That's gotta be painful. Sorry to hear that, Sensei. It's like I always say, some people are worse off than me. It gets confusing getting called little girl and great grandma. But then on the other hand, some people in the past thought I was only in my 40s. Because one year I went down, it's no longer there. There was a restaurant called Riverwalk Social down the street from where I live. And they had the Beyond Burgers. And I'd go there. I went there one year when I turned 60 to have, for lunch. The waitress thought I was only 40 something. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's when you have to sit at the computer for all that time. Wow. I don't even have a computer. I can't afford it. If I want to use the computer, I go up to the library up the street. Well, thank you, Sensei. Me and my lovely nostrils. I got the, like Jackie Boyle says, I have nice nostrils. Oh. Oh, this past Tuesday they used to have free movies at the library every Tuesday afternoon. Now a while back they cut it down to just like twice a month. And I'd never seen either one before, but this past Tuesday they showed the first Gladiator movie. And on the 25th, they're going to show the second one, the newer one with Denzel Washington. And like I say, I was making a joke. I said they're going to come out with Gladiator 3. It'll be about Gluteus Maximus, who was a real pain in the ass. Yeah, they really should make a spoof with a gladiator called Gluteus Maximus. That would be funny. I can't help the sense of humor I have. It's hereditary or genetic, whatever. And I'm already planning, well, I probably shouldn't say it. No, I'm not going to say anything more about a certain day that's coming up. Nope, not yet. I don't want to give it away. But both my brothers were funny too. Like one time years ago, my phone rang. It was when I'd moved from my hometown. And I had disconnected our number. And one day I get a call and it showed that number. I'm like thinking to myself, what the hell? I had that number disconnected when I moved. And it was my older brother, George. He was laughing his ass off on the other end because he had some kind of gizmo that made it look like he was calling from any number. And he was just cracking up, and I started laughing. I was like, what the? Oh my God. And it was funny. One time, long time ago, before my brother moved to New Hampshire, this was years ago, him and his wife had gone on vacation or something. And my mom and I would go over to check their mail, check the house, whatever. So one time I bought, as a joke, some plastic vomit. And I left it on the braided rug in the kitchen. And my brother and sister-in-law thought this neighborhood cat that used to come visit them had gotten in the house and threw up. But it wasn't the cat. It was me. I don't know what he did with that plastic vomit, but he liked to pull practical jokes on people. One time, one joke, this was quite a few years ago, I bought, like it was around Halloween, and I bought from the dollar store those plastic body parts that look bloody and whatnot. I put them in a box, taped it up, and put it on the back porch of a longtime family friend. He thought it was a neighbor's kids or something that did it. But when I called him up or he called me, whatever, I was just laughing my ass off because it was funny. But he didn't think it was me. It was just one of those funny things. There was another funny thing that that would be, I think, TMI. Just thinking about something. Okay, Sensei. Gotta get a little drink. One of my canned cozies, Star Wars. Proud Rebel Scum. I got it like real cheap one time. Gotta wet the whistle. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Nath. I've got this funny book here. I was just looking in it to find some funny things to select to read. Have a bit of crack. Oh, here's some funny sayings. Let's see. A greeting, Irish greeting. How are you? Means hello, hi. How are you, you big bollocks? Let's see what the heck. Getting all these notifications. If you hear like those sounds, that's just my notifications. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to that corned beef and cabbage dinner tonight. Nah, stay home. Maybe I'll have vegan pizza. I got a Daya one with barbecued vegan chicken on it, so maybe I'll have some of that tonight for supper. Hello. You don't have to keep saying hello. Stop spamming. One hello is enough. Please stop spamming. Hi, welcome to my channel. Are you vegan? Are you vegan, Mayat Kozin? Hi, Andoni. Good morning. Excuse me. Oh, he did? Thank you. I felt that sneeze coming on. That's normal. Usually, sometimes I sneeze multiple times. Was it a good discussion? Oh, geez. That's too bad. she wouldn't let her stay there to hear what Chip had to say. Oh, oh boy. That's too bad. Oh. I'm just trying to figure out what else to talk about here. Yeah, same here. I wished I knew. I didn't know. I never even thought about how those animals ended up on the plate, you know? I had no idea. I think I might have been under the impression that they just died naturally or something. I don't know. When you're a kid, you don't, unless somebody teaches you what really happens, you don't really know. True, Sensei. You think you take it as being normal, yeah, doing that. You don't stop to consider about those individual fish and whatnot. Yeah, because you think it's normal, like the school lunches, with the little cartons of milk and the pizzas on Friday with the dairy secretions of cows on the pizza. Yeah, that is, you know, one of those things that's puzzling. Like it's okay to keep them in a tank, but also okay to cut their little heads off. Like I mentioned about those neighbors of mine that had a cockatiel, and yet they ate chicken. Um, let's see. Last week was so funny though. Yeah, the poor lobsters. Because what's the lobsters and crabs, when they're boiled alive, they don't have the pain receptors or whatever to go into shock to like mitigate what they're going through, and it's an agonizing way to die to be boiled alive. It makes me want to. I hate going by the morgue in the grocery stores. I like to see the lobsters in the tank. It's like it makes me want to just take them and liberate them. Lobster liberation. And then there's some restaurants that serve fish while they're still alive. And the octopus, they cut off their tentacles, their arms. Because when the octopus have arms, it's squids that have tentacles. And octopi, are so intelligent. Oh, get out of here, kid. Yeah, back in the day, I liked I tried calamari way back when, in the bad old days I call it, and it was kind of rubbery. Hi, veganic tomato. It's funny about that with the snakes in Ireland. I don't think there was ever any snakes actually in Ireland in reality. It's just one of those little myths. Because I think I looked, because I read up about Irish history and stuff like the Great Potato Famine that could have been stopped by the British. But yeah, I'm waving my little flag. Oh, Sensei, yeah. I didn't really care for it. My mom used to get, it's disgusting, but my mom used to like to get the tins of octopus. There were little ones. It was like, ew. I thought to myself, how can she eat that? They were just little octopus arms. They were tiny. Oh. There's a lot of things I regret in my past, like especially eating any animals. I had lobster in the past, in the bad old days. One thing I never ate though was baby calves. Never had baby calf, also known as veal. And I did not like lamb. Because I had to cook for my mom. And when she had the Alzheimer's dementia, I couldn't cook. I couldn't give her anything that was any plant-based meat because back then they didn't have all this stuff either. And she would have known. And since she basically paid for the groceries because I helped with other things around the house back then. Yeah, the dairy and egg industries are just part of the flesh industry anyway, because like with the baby male chicks being ground up, being macerated, they don't even get a chance to live. Ugh. And then dairy, raping the cows and stealing their babies or killing them if they're male, or shoving them in a stupid crate for veal. And then the girl calves end up like their moms. It's disgusting. That's why I look at labels. Anything, even with a little bit of, even if it's set, some things like, that aren't as obvious, like salt and vinegar potato chips I used to like, and then I actually read the label and it said dairy. So I stopped eating those. All kinds of goldfish crackers. I used to like the original and the pretzel ones. Dairy in both of them. Some people just don't give a shit. They just buy the stuff anyway. They don't care. They don't care about the animals. All right. Poor mothers are calling for their babies, crying, bellowing, running after them too. We need to stop stealing what isn't ours. Animals don't belong to us. Their bodies are their own, and whatever that comes out of them is their own, I would rather use like a compost heap for the garden, mulch, like banana peels, any kind of fruit or vegetable waste instead of manure. That's how you get these what is it, E. coli on vegetables and stuff, because of the manure is in the water. That's why I want to start a garden again, because I used to in the past. I used to because where I lived, somebody that lived here before had a vineyard or something, because there's these pipes in the back, and I would put string across to grow snap peas, so they had the vines could go up there. I used to love going out picking the peas and eating them right off, because and green beans. It's funny about string beans, green beans, whatever you want to call them. I'd go out, pick them, think I got them all, and then I go back another day and I there's ones I missed that are like gigantic. It's funny. Snap peas are so good. I like to just eat them raw. I don't bother cooking them. The same thing with the green beans. I just take the little ends off and munch them raw, because then you get all the nutrients. And then the tomatoes. I had tomato plants in the past. Nothing like a fresh garden tomato. What else? I tried peppers. I had to plant marigolds around the perimeter because a woodchuck would come eat them. I don't mind sharing, but you know, watermelons. A couple years ago, I tried growing these little watermelons, but they didn't get very big. They were like maybe the size of a tennis ball. Okay, Sensei. Two dudes in debate. Okay. See you later. Yeah, that's why I want to start a garden. I want to get, maybe next month, get a couple of tomato plants that are already, started. Put them in. I gotta clear out those bins, take out whatever grew up in there, and take it out, freshen up the soil. Oh, I should start saving my banana peels and throw them in the thing for mulch. And any other vegetable fruit waste. Yeah, that's what I gotta start doing. I don't know why the hell I didn't start thinking about this before. But tomatoes. I'm not sure what else I want to try growing. I tried carrots, but that didn't work. Because it would be good, and with the situation now, to start growing your own, like Sky says, grow your own food. Have gardens. Pickling is a lengthy process because my mom used to make pickles, and it took quite a while to get them, to do them. I'd rather just buy pickles already done. I think sometimes the next town over has a farmer's market. Let's see. What else to talk about? It's this thing by my eye. I've told my eye doctor about it. It's obvious they can see it, but it's not. It doesn't hurt, but it's annoying because it's right there. It probably just needs to be drained by a professional. It popped up there a couple years ago. It's like they don't even do anything about it. They're the ones that would have to recommend the proper doctor to go to have it taken care of. And it's annoying, like if I want to wear eyeliner, it's right in the way, kind of. Let's see now. What else to talk about? Any suggestions to anybody that's still here? I'm not very good at accents. I can do a bit of an Irish one, like earlier. Actually, Irish people don't say top of the morning to you. That's just an American thing. Just like that song, Danny Boy, was written by some songwriters, I think, in Tin Pan Alley. Oh, asparagus. That's one vegetable I'm not that particularly fond of, but I think it's because of the way my mom had cooked it in the past. What's a good way to fix asparagus, veganic tomato? I'd like to find out because have something else to try to fix differently. Just like there was a recipe, I read Paul Stanley of Kiss's memoir, and he had a recipe for Brussels sprouts, another vegetable I'm not that crazy about because they stink. I call them stinky little cabbages. But I veganized his recipe because it called for animal flesh in it. So it came out good. You couldn't even tell they were Brussels sprouts. It was tasty. I haven't made it in a long time. I have to find where that recipe is. I looked at that, what Sensei wrote, BRB chip. It almost looks like, if you look at it fast enough, it looks like barbecue chip. Yeah, my mom used to get the pickling cucumbers way back when. To me, it seemed like a bit of a long process to do them. One vegetable I'm not that fond of, a root vegetable, is turnips. I remember my mom telling me when my dad was a kid, all they had to eat was potatoes and turnips. And turnips are gassy. And I don't need any help in that area. For breakfast this morning, I had an English muffin with peanut butter and banana on it. Tasted good. Oh wow. I know some kids hate their veggies. I didn't hate most veggies I liked when I was a kid. Just I didn't care for asparagus because the way my mom cooked it was bland. And the yellow squash. What I need to do is do like I should make like a vegan lasagna but not with noodles, with vegetables, like squash and peppers, and put some plant-based cheese in there. Sprinkle some nooch on the top and bake it in the oven. Oh, excuse me. I don't get enough sleep. Not nearly enough. Yeah, I don't think this live stream is going to be 3 hours like last week. That was a long one, but it went by fast. Oh, that sounds good, veganic tomato. Smoothies. I've got a bag of frozen strawberries. I'm trying to decide how I want to use them. Got them from a food bank. I think for lunch I'll probably have some kind of a plant-based sandwich. Or make hummus toast. I have roasted red pepper hummus in my fridge. The chocolate hummus is all gone. Yeah, that Nutty Irishman smoothie I had yesterday was good, with the peanut butter protein powder in it and the chocolate, and I had oat milk. It was yum. Very thick. Oh, excuse me. Oh. See, I don't have a kazoo to play like Sky does. That's funny. Autocorrect can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Ouch. Let's see. Just looking. At this book. The fucking book of everything Irish. I've tried boxty. It's made from potato. Years ago, I used to go to Irish festivals, and boxty was good. It looked like rye bread, but it was actually made from potatoes. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, sorry for the yawning. Probably make everybody yawn now because I'm yawning because it's contagious. I have a Doris shirt. It's got mushrooms on it, but wow, veganic tomato. Yeah, I don't know metric stuff either. I don't bother with it. 6 inches of snow. We're supposed to be getting a lot of rain over the next 3 days. I think if I could afford to move, which I can't, but I would probably move to Canada if I could move. But can't save money when most of your check goes for the rent, so that's not going to happen. I wish my damn hair would start growing out more. Cut it too short on this side. Sticking out. Well, thank you, veganic tomato. Hi, Dayton. I remember you from last week. I think it was last week. But I don't know if there's an issue with people from here wanting to move to Canada, crossing the border and all that. But I like where I'm living though, as far as that goes. I mean, because I'm on a bus line, and the rent is reasonable so far. Um, it's pretty quiet around here, except what I find annoying, besides the random people setting off firecrackers or whatever. One of my pet peeves is these people in their cars that go by with their music so freaking loud. It's like they must be deaf. because it's annoying. You know, you don't always want to hear somebody else's music like that so loud. And it's not just people driving by. Sometimes people stop like across the street and they got the music up so freaking loud. It's like, wow, you got snow in the mountains. SoCal. I live in southern Connecticut, so that would be SoCo. I'm just trying to think of how to shorten it. I live in SoCo, snow cone. Don't mind me. Yep, Connecticut, the Nutmeg State, also the Constitution State. At least, yeah, SoCon. Sounds almost like Comic Con, which I've never been to one. One thing I one thing I can't do is lift one eyebrow independent of the other. They both go up. Like I can't do like that raised eyebrow thing when they both pop up. Oh, oh wow, Massachusetts. Yep, I've driven through Massachusetts. They both. Yeah, exactly. Beginning tomato back in the back when the pretty normal. I've been to Sturbridge Village in Massachusetts a couple times. Once when I was a kid with my parents because my dad had a sticker on the car. His '57 Chevy. You know, the back window wasn't on the bumper. It wasn't a bumper sticker. It was just a round sticker that said Sturbridge Village. I remember the last time I went there with my mom many years ago. There was a bunch of little chipmunks running around. It was so cute. And it's funny, like with the eyes, I can shut this one into, into have one shut and one open, but I can't do my right eye won't go shut on its own for some reason. Yeah, I'm weird. I know it. I claim it. Haha. Oh, yeah, I've never been south or west of Connecticut. Only north, like my relatives in Maine pass through Massachusetts and a little bit of what do you call it, New Hampshire, but only ever been to Maine. I remember my mom telling me about way back when my dad was still alive. He had talked about when he retired, um, getting an RV and the three of us going, around the country, traveling around. That would have been cool. Because my brothers were older, they probably wouldn't. They'd be, would have been doing their own thing, but it would have been the three of us. Oh, I'm sorry, Sensei. Oh God, poor Chip, getting an influx of idiots. I can only imagine. Jeez, it's like they come out of the woodwork or something. That's too bad. I feel bad for Chip having to deal with these idiots. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about here without going over the same grounds as before, you know. Well, that's too bad. That's a good name for him, Carney Riffraff. I wonder if Martin's on his channel right now. I've been talking about food and the food torture. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he does. Veganic tomato. That's probably why he's not here. He's missing all the food torture. I guess no more trolls are coming here now. That's good. Yeah, with the weather we're gonna be having here today, good day to stay home. I forgot when the rain's supposed to start. Sometime this afternoon here. Pretty much part of today into tomorrow into Monday, but that's fine. We need the rain. I'm staying home tomorrow because I want to see Vegan Sunday School. I wonder where Jackie Boyle is. It's afternoon over there in Scotland. Oh, I gotta switch hands. Oh, I hold it too long. My wrist, the side of my wrist hurts. Stupid arthritis. Just looking in this book for something funny to say. Oh, here's a quote from Oscar Wilde. There is no sin except stupidity. um, oh boy, veganic tomato. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's why I can't. I don't. If I can help it, I don't want to be around people eating flesh. I'm just looking in this book to see. There's a lot of funny stuff in this book. I'm just trying to find something. JFK, a quote from JFK: "Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names." Oh well. Um. Yeah, I've got some Irish music CDs I'll listen to on Monday. Let's see, what else? What shall we talk about? Just resettling myself here on my back. Starting to get a wee bit hungry. Maybe I'll end this at 2 hours because it's been 1 hour and 48 minutes because last week was hilarious. In a way, I'm glad there's no trolls showing up again, but I wish some people, non-vegans that are curious about veganism would show up so it can inform them. I think April 5th, there's supposed to be another one of those 50 state, 50 capital something marches against Hitler. If I get a chance, that's on a Saturday, I believe. Wait a minute. I'm not sure. I don't have a calendar handy when April 5th is. I think it was a Saturday. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think I'll end this at noon, my time here, and go have some lunch. And then do whatever. I don't know if you can hear it over on your side, but there's a bus stop right in front of the house here. That's what makes it convenient living here, because I could catch a bus right outside my door, basically, when I want to go somewhere. But I don't know. Trying to figure out what else to talk about here. You know. Yeah, and then when I come home, I can get off right across the street. I could also go down by the green to catch the bus. There's different locations to catch it. And because senior disabled only pay half price, so that's 85 cents. Yeah. And you get a 2-hour pass. You could also get an all-day pass. I forgot how much that costs, but I've only used them ever. No, I've never used an all-day pass. A couple times somebody gave me a bus pass that you could use for the month. Oh, excuse me. I probably might take a nap this afternoon if it rains. Make a cup of tea, have a wee nap. Starting to get hungry now. I ate breakfast like 6 o'clock, 5:30 this morning. So either my stomach is growling or I swallowed a little Wookie. Not that I would eat a Wookie. Yeah, I'm just kind of running out of things to talk about because ranting about. I don't want to rant about Shitler anymore. Done that already. And just hang out. If I don't live stream on a Saturday, I'll post it on my community post, and if something comes up for whatever reason. I was watching some of the bonus features from the China Beach box set, and they were talking to the two that played Booney and Dodger, and the character of Booney lost half of his leg in a Jeep accident, but they had actual Vietnam vets as technical advisors, and there was the one part where Booney was back in the States trying to get accustomed to having lost half of a leg. And in the hospital, there was one of the patients had both legs were gone, and that was a real Vietnam vet. And they really appreciated the way the show portrayed what goes on there, the emotional side of it. And in fact, Brian Wimmer, that played Booney, he said one Vietnam vet, because they would volunteer to be technical advisors on the show, so it was the real deal. All those stories that they told were actual people's experiences. But one of the vets gave Brian his Purple Heart, because he was in the box set came out in 2012, and the jacket he was wearing, he showed the pin, the purple heart that this vet had given him. Oh, veganic tomato. Yeah, I was at the beginning. I was talking about Schittler. How anybody that voted for him and supports him are traitors to this country because they're helping destroy it and all that, turning our good allies like Canada and Mexico against us and other countries too, and yet aligning themselves with Putin, you know. And some idiot said, "Oh, little girl, you're wrong," or some stupid remark. It's like, I got rid of them. Yeah, I was saying, like, people need to take their heads out of their asses and look at what's going on around them. How they can condone what's happening. It's gonna hurt everybody but the filthy rich. And these idiots don't. Some of these people are idiots. They don't realize that they're gonna be hurting eventually. And if these people, when they start crying in their beer about it, I would laugh at them and say, "Well, you voted for it. Deal with it like the rest of us do." Because I didn't vote for that. I didn't vote for Schittler. I didn't vote for this country to turn into Nazi Germany 2.0. I didn't vote for. They need to either deport Mussolini back to South Africa or send him and Schittler and everybody, Vance, anybody else, any of those goon squad, the next rocket ship to the nearest black hole. Yeah, I'm sure there will be a lot of those veganic tomato. Because I would definitely protest that. You're such good neighbors, and it's insane what he's doing. And it shows you how stupid he is. You can't make a country a state. It's so stupid. It's not possible. Just like he wants Greenland, that belongs to Denmark. That's one of their territories or whatever. You know. I hope it never comes to that. I'm pretty sure the military would probably not do that. Because Schittler's not a king. He thinks he's an oligarch, but he's not. He's a piece of shit that needs to expire. He's old, obese. Oh my God, what an idiot he is. Buy Greenland. What a stupid piece of shit Schittler is. Oh my God. And we're not even, he got us out of NATO. I mean, some people don't even realize what NATO is either. It's crazy. It's insanity. It's barely 2 months in. Holy crap. It's crazy what's been going on every damn day. There's some new fresh crap. I don't know how people that voted for him, how they drank his Kool-Aid. They believe all the lies that come out of his anus mouth. Same thing. Because all that comes out of both ends is shit. Oh, man. Oh, it's crazy. Vegan Keegan. Veganic tomato. That's funny. Yep. I wish something would happen. There was a funny, like, one panel cartoon thing of him shooting himself in the foot. It was funny. Found it on YouTube. Exactly, Vegan Keegan, orange toddler. And nobody wants to change his dirty diaper. If he even had any marbles to begin with. Oh, excuse me. Again for yawning. Probably need to take a nap this afternoon if it's when it starts raining. Put some soothing music on or whatever. My sound soother. Take a wee little nap. My sock puppet didn't quite come out the way I expected, but I drew eyes and nostrils on it. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to end this because one thing, I'm getting a bit hungry. And I don't really know what else to talk about. It's funny when there's no trolls, it's refreshing, but then again, sometimes it's fun to play, troll back at them, play with them before I kick them off. So I think I will end this and thank everybody for coming. I appreciate it very much. So, yeah, because last week it was 3 hours. So I think I'm going to go. Hey, oh, pro peace, peace. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going yet then. Yeah, I just threw you a wrench, pro PPP. I was just going to end it, but now you showed up, so I'll keep going for a little bit more then. So, oh, that's funny. The hopeful herbivore. Yeah, I tell trolls on here to go get out of their mommy and daddy's basement and breathe some fresh air. Get a life. Good thing you got here, Pro Peace Beast. Like I said, I was just going to end things. You could always watch my Shitler rant at the beginning and before. It would be nice if some curious non-vegans would show up so I could educate them. But yeah, so far there was only some at the beginning, but they pretty much stayed away while I kicked some off. I timed somebody out for 24 hours. Somebody called me, somebody said I looked like I was 120. Like, jeez. What an arsehole. Let's see. What else to talk about? Talked about food. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. PPP. Triple P. Last week I was like this was only showing I was going to make a face on my forehead, but I decided not to. I know. I was called great grandma by somebody. Another one said I was wrong, you're wrong, little girl, because when I was talking about Shitler. Like, they need to get a life. I always say that their brains are clogged up from all the animal flesh they eat. They can't think critically. Their critical thinking caps are broken. Oh. Oh, here's my, I've been waving my little Irish tricolor. Like I said earlier, a few years ago, I tried a Guinness. That's an acquired taste. I started it, I forgot when, sometime in the afternoon. It took me the rest of the afternoon, all night. It took me a while to drink it all. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, my banana. I know it was a typo. I know you meant bandana, but that's funny. Next time I should put a banana on my head. That's like, there was an article I was reading about a new series of, Star Wars comic books dealing with like Kylo Ren going back to Tatooine to learn more about his great grandmother Shmi Skywalker. And somebody made an error. Instead of saying the deserts of Tatooine, they said the desserts of Tatooine. I was like, cracked me up. As long as they were vegan desserts, I would go through them. There. Last week I was wheezing. The chat was killing me. I was wheezing. Sound like a demented tea kettle. Excuse me for yawning. I bet I'm causing a chain reaction of yawns, because usually when, well, I cover it up. So usually when I see somebody yawn, whether human or animal yawning, it makes me yawn. Even talking about yawning makes me yawn. Any suggestions of what else to talk about here? I mean, I don't have any videos to show. I don't do that many impressions or accents like a certain person we know. I don't have a kazoo. I don't have a cool theme song. I'm still thinking about more things for Bubble and Squeak, too. The Adventures of Bubble and Squeak. It's funny how sometimes the bee is bigger than the mouse. But that's the generated images. They give you 3 or 4, or you can say try again. That's why the size changes a lot. I'm glad you do veganic tomato. That's funny, Triple P. I'm glad people like Bubble and Squeak. It's fun thinking up things for them to do together and with their friends. I know we're going to be getting rain because things hurt. That's why. Oh, I've done ones with a spider named Annie the arachnid. I did one where they're sitting on a couch with a dragonfly, a frog, and a spider watching TV. Oh, there's one of them when they were making a blueberry pie. The spider was helping with it. Oh, that's cool about that pro piece. That was Matthew Lilliard. I think that was the Shaggy. Veganic tomato. I was trying to keep their friends small little beings like, dragonfly and the spider and the frog and a chickadee. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, on my post, it's AI generated images. Bubble the bumblebee and Squeak the mouse. I'm thinking about at some point trying to print out the pictures and try to make a little book up with them, like a children's story, but it'd be for anybody, but with a vegan theme. Um, I did one of them playing chess. I'd have to go to the library and use their computer to get onto my YouTube channel and screenshot the pictures or print them out somehow. I don't know. I gotta figure all that stuff out. But it's a project that I, have in mind. Also, when the weather's nicer, I'm gonna try doing outreach on the green. If anybody shows up, people walk their dogs there, or they're just taking a walk. Figure give it a try. I still got free vegan starter kits that I could hand out to people. Yeah, you missed the trolls. There was a few at the beginning. Triple P. Sometimes it's fun to have trolls, especially the ones that are anti-vegan ones. Mess around with them, have fun with them before you throw a wrench at them. Yeah, that's true. Triple P. I think it's also Irish too. Yeah, it's fun to have. It's fun to have some fun with them and then just throw the wrench at them. Make them feel. Hopefully, make them feel ashamed of how stupid they are. I think I will have some tomato on my sandwich later. The thing of it is, Triple P, if I do that, somebody would have to be filming me because it might be hard to do it myself with just my phone. I'd have to try it out. Maybe when either later this month or next month when the weather gets nicer, it's a nice spring day, go to the down there. Exactly, veganic tomato, because I've never heard a tomato scream when I slice them. Screaming tomatoes. Oh, I also have a sweet potato I want to put bits of garlic in and bake it in the oven. Yeah, that's always good. Yeah, the screaming tomatoes. Yeah, I think that's how they do it. Triple P. Sounds like a wrestler, Triple P. Um, Yeah, I don't have a stand. I'd have to get one to do that. Well, it's something I want to try, anywho. Give it a shot. It's like when I gave that talk at the library back in January. Only 2 people showed up, and they were people that I knew. I mean, I wanted to give more talks, but I have to. It'd be better on a Saturday morning, and now I do my live streams on Saturday, so. But, I mean, I could still do that. But it's just a matter of having to make flyers, and I don't have a car, so it's like I have to put them around where I can walk to or whatever to let them know about it. And I did that for January, but like I said, only 2 people showed up. Yeah, apparently Veganic Tomato. That's what I'd be kind of worried about too here, because not that many people are on the green anyway, but if somebody tried to do that, it's like I can't run for shit. Bad knee. My knees won't let me run. So if somebody tried to do that. Oh, is that the sound I hear when I cut them? I wondered what it was. Or is it something only tomatoes can hear? Like the dog whistle? Glad you're back, Sensei. I was going to end this at the 2-hour mark, but peas. We got a garden here with Veganic Tomato and Pro Peas Peas. Ah. Oh dear, I need to get a drink. Wet the old whistle. Just fun to hang out with my VFFs, whoever shows up. Just chilling out. Well, Sensei Vegano, I'm glad you were here, and have fun. Haha. Cleaning up. I'll say it to you now. May the force be with you whenever you do go. What? Oh my god. That's funny, Veganic Tomato. I love them from my head to my toes. Tomatoes. Did you put it back, or did you keep it? Veganic Tomato. Yeah, it's so nice, hanging out with the VFFs, and have a chill stream, because it's troll free right now. But then again, it would be fun. It'd be a lot of fun if anybody, anti-vegan trolls showed up so we can deal with them. Yep, Sensei, have fun. Have fun with your dump run. You have a great day too, Sensei Vegano. May the force be with you always. Have a vegan-tastic day. Love you too, Sensei. Take care. Yeah, it's always great hanging out with the VFFs. You're delayed? Hmm. Let's see. My voice is getting a little talking too much, I guess. Yeah, where are the trolls hiding? Come out wherever you are. Too bad, instead of a wrench, too bad for St. Patrick's Day, it wasn't a shillelagh. Could club the trolls. Whack a troll with a shillelagh. Come out, you little cowards, you little troll cowards. Come out from hiding. Show your little trolly faces. Or maybe they're afraid of the sunshine. Yeah, come out. Damn it, you trolls. We want to whack you with our wrenches. Yeah, that's true. I guess pro peace. They're scared. They're afraid. They're very afraid. They're very, very afraid. Hey, Martin. I was talking about food before. You missed it. You missed a lot of food torture. Glad you showed up. And to think I was going to stop about a half hour ago. Yeah, I wanted to play Whack-A-Troll with a shillelagh. Yeah, I heard, Martin, I heard you were, poor Chip had an influx of idiots. Yeah, wave my tricolor for Martin. Hey, Ulf. Meow. Martin the Troll Slayer. Yeah, we got the Norwegian long hair here. And a British short hair as well. So double meows. Well, good thing I didn't end it like I was gonna. The trolls are afraid to come back. Martin and Peas. Sounds like a comedy team. Comedy duo. Yeah, I was talking about food before. Martin a few times. Talking about what I'm making on St. Patrick's Day, talking about gardens, talking about other food items. Yep. Pro Peace, that's funny. Martin and the pea shooters. They could go on tour with the Screaming Tomatoes. Martin, I have to catch you up on that about the Screaming Tomatoes. Oh. Welfare. Oh my God. Oh, here we go with the puns. I like freshly baked puns. I like stale puns too. It doesn't matter. I won't punish anybody for making puns. I won't send you to the punitentiary. So same here, Ulf. I like to eat healthy most of the time, but sometimes you need a treat. Yeah. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. You know, if you sit on a radiator, you have hot crust buns. Pro Peace Rapunzel. Yeah, with the short hair, my hair isn't even long enough. It's gonna take forever to grow longer again. Weird hair. Oh. Yeah, hair though. I wish I had lovely flowing locks of hair, but no, I went self-inflicted haircut. It's gonna take forever to grow back. It's like, oh, you're a real vegan. Ulf, meow. Oh yeah, vegans aren't supposed to be going to the gym. They're not supposed to have muscles. We're supposed to be weak, skinny, puny little things that are starving, according to some people. Yeah, I can make fun. It's fun to make fun. Like, I was hoping trolls would come on here so we can make fun of them. Fire away. Yeah, I have to laugh at these these non-vegans, anti-vegans that think we're all a bunch of skinny little string beans with no muscle tone. We're unhealthy and starving and lack protein and lack this and lack that. Well, those kind of people lack brains. Oh, jeez. I got another name for a carnivore people, numquat necrovores. I also call them sometimes carnist coward clowns to be alliterative. An office cubicle. Yeah, a lot of clowns around. I don't even bother with that arenas. Certain ones I don't bother. Arenas and Holocaust Gains either, and some other ones. I don't even bother going to their channels. But I'm glad Vegan for Kindness is back. Woo! Yay! Oh, jeez. Triple P, yeah. I heard about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's Vegan Animal Defender 269 that you're talking about. I'm just reading the comments here. Oh. Not that I care, but I wonder whatever happened to that little twat, Kane, Commander Kane, whatever the hell he calls himself. Immature little twat. I don't blame you, Wolf. Oh, that's cool, Triple P. Oh. So true, Ulf. Hi, Donna. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you showed up before I ended it, Donna. It looks like this will be a 3-hour one again, like last week. That's okay. Yeah. You can take care of the troll however you want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with the troll. I'll leave it up to you, my mod squad. You can throw your wrench at him, time him out, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, Martin said something about asked if I was gay. Yeah, I'm about lab meat as long as animals aren't exploited to make it. I mean, precision fermentation. But if they actually use any actual animal parts like cells or something to grow it, then I would never eat it. Yeah, Martin, trolls are pathetic. What does it matter if I'm gay or not? Not that I am gay, but there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why people would think that, but to me it's not an insult, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Yeah, Donna, trolls are a waste of time. Sometimes it's fun to have fun with them, though. Yeah, I would never eat it. Pro peace. Exactly. Oh, same here, Donna. Exactly, Martin. I don't want to eat somebody's body parts or that tastes like it. Well, veganic tomato, I don't get too many, but sometimes it depends. Billy goat's gruff. Oh. Exactly, Martin. Unless it can be accomplished without exploiting animals, then that's different. But I still wouldn't eat it anyway. I'll stick with what I've been eating. My voice is getting weird. Oh, yeah, I like more planty things too. Exactly, Donna. It's the only choice, the compassionate one. And veganism in every way, not just what we're eating, but we don't wear dead animals. We don't. I always try to buy stuff that's not tested on them and all that too. Would never patronize a zoo or an aquarium or anything that exploits animals. I gotta get some more Beastie Burgers next month. They're so good. They're made out of seitan. Speaking of food, I don't know if I want my Daya pizza for lunch or dinner tonight. Because it's getting going on 1 o'clock p.m. here. Oh, eating farts. Yeah, tofu tacos, yum. Martin, that's funny. I see those. I hear those eyes rolling all the way over here. Uh, Martin, spam away. Yeah, I like nuts and seeds. I was a squirrel in a previous life. I'm waiting to see what other fruit or vegetable Martin's gonna spam with. That's okay, Ulf. You can curse whatever you want here. I don't mind. You can say whatever you want. I have. Remember, yes, was that? No, that was Thursday. Remember the bees on Sky's channel? The guy talking about bees? Yeah, the guy talking about bees. Anton something or other his name was. I ended up blocking him because he was annoying. He was annoying as fuck. So I ended up blocking him because I was getting tired of that. Insulting people, and bees are important, but you can't compare that with cows getting their throats cut open. Yep, we all appreciate Sky. I guess I shouldn't have my vegan pizza because of bees, though. Yeah, I better not eat lunch because of bees, though. Almonds, though. Are farts vegan? Can we fart? Should we stop farting because of bees, though? Crop deaths, though. Lions and tigers and bears, though. Oh, pro peace. He was saying stuff about he's not a vegan because he claims to. I don't know what country he's from, but he claims to go to the farmer to find out what the animal is fed. Yeah, that was on Thursday on the Sky's morning show. That Anton something. Yeah, he only said some remark about only eating animals that were grass fed or something. Um, he was going on and on about bees, how they're exploited and what and all that crap. I mean, and I kept saying trillions of land and sea animals are slaughtered annually, and it's not you can't compare what bees being exploited. I know it's wrong to exploit any animal, but to try to make that comparison, no. So I ended up blocking them. I've seen videos about fish being farmed. That's disgusting. Leslie Cockers. I know, I feel so sorry for those farmed fish because they cram them in those pools and they filthy water. It's horrible. Yeah, I agree with Martin. It needs to be talked about more because all those individual fish, all those fish are individuals, sentient beings. They don't deserve that crap. And I think they feel pain more than even we do because their nerves are closer to the surface, I think. And it's just, whether they're wild caught fish or farmed ones, it's wrong. Like those damn nets that bring up everybody and they end up um, throwing sharks and octopus and sea turtles overboard because of those stupid nets. Yeah, the shrimps and prawns are so. I hate it when they cut off their eyes. That's horrible. How would those people that do that like their eyes cut out? Oh, it's disgusting. Yep, exactly, Martin. It's insane that these animals are treated like nothing more than objects. And like the sharks that have their fins cut off for that fucking shark fin soup, and then they're thrown back in the water and they die, they bleed out. And they can't swim without their fins. Oh, if I think they are gone from his show. Because Sky has said more than once, he's not welfarist, abolitionist, not bigger cages, empty cages. It's horrible what they do to those poor shrimp and prawns and other little critters. Yeah, I'm an abolitionist too, because making like a sow's farrowing crate bigger, a few inches bigger, is not going to do anything. She's still being imprisoned and exploited, raped, her baby's taken. And like chickens being crammed in sheds that may be free range, but they're not free. That's a misnomer. Giving them a little bit more room is not helping. It doesn't make their overall condition better. Like I said, they're still being exploited and enslaved. Exactly. And that's why I don't understand, like, why all veterinarians should be against debarking and declawing animals, for example. And real veterinarians should not want to mutilate animals, like cropping their ears and tails. It's so stupid. And dogs, taking their voice away like that is horrible. And declawing cats is mutilation outright, plain and simple. Exactly, Ulf. It's like, because chickens can live a long time, like 12 years, I think, something like that, 10, 12 years. But like in the egg laying industry, they're killed like maybe at a year and a half or maybe 2 years tops, because their poor bodies get worn out from laying so many eggs, so many chicken periods. I've seen pictures of them, with the prolapsed uteruses, and then their bones get weakened from the calcium taken from their bones to make the eggshells. It's disgusting. And no matter if they're crammed in cages or crammed in a shed, they don't get any freedom. They're not able to be chickens, to be out in the sunshine. And even backyard chickens, that's still exploitation. Because they may take good care of them, but they're still end up in the same position once their egg laying wanes, then off to the slaughterhouse. And that bee guy the other day was so stupid, because he definitely was not vegan. He was saying about, like I mentioned, only eating flesh from animals that were grass fed or something. Yeah, I don't believe that he actually goes to the farm, talks to the farmer about what he feeds the animals. I don't believe that crap. Yeah, it's horrible when they have to cull the chickens because of avian flu. That's a horrible way for them to die. And any veterinarians that can approve of that, they're not true veterinarians. They're not in it for the animals. They're in it for the money. Yeah, because they make to force them to molt. They starve them, and then that forces more egg, quote unquote, egg production. So any veterinarians that approve of what is done to animals on farms, like I said, they're not in it for the animals. They're in it for the money. Because if they cared, they wouldn't support the abuse that happens. Exactly, pro peace. It's always cruel. Eggs, the whole thing, even like I said, backyard hens, that's still cruel because you're taking something that belongs to them. I mean, like rescue chickens is one thing, but when people have chickens just for their ovum, yeah, eggs do smell like farts. It's disgusting. That's why I only either have tofu scramble or that just egg stuff. Here I go talking about food, actual food, like tofu. Oh wow, this is going to be a longer stream than ever. That's okay. That's cool. I'm glad I have my channel so we can talk about various things here. I hope those potatoes that I use on Monday don't scream when I cut them up. Oh, geez, Martin. That's sad. Yeah, exactly. Oh, tofu scramble is great. Martin. Wait till Monday, Martin. I'm sorry about that pro piece. I still got nooch. I like to use nooch in a lot of stuff. In my tofu scramble, they're just egg. Yeah, I have turmeric in my cabinet. Martin. Oh, you're gonna kill your phone battery. Uh-oh. Assault and battery. Oh, tofu scrambled my way down. Oh my god, I'm getting a hitch in my side from laughing. Oh boy. Oh my god. At least I'm not wheezing like last week. I gotta get some tofu next month when I have more money. Do something with it, because, hey Martin, you know, Sky started the food torture thing, in my opinion. Him posting all that delicious looking food that he made or Karina makes. I swear, if I lived on the other coast instead of the East Coast, if I lived anywhere near them, I'd be knocking on their door saying, "What's for dinner tonight?" I'm just continuing it with food torture. All right, Anna. Back in a few then. And if I end the stream before you come back, may the force be with you, Donna. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all my VFFs are here. All the blue mods. I think I have cumin in my cabinet. I have a small variety of seasonings, like paprika. Oh, I think I get what you mean. Yeah, I'm such a dirty girl. uh, you people crack me up. Like I said, I would never do an OnlyFans because the only fans I have are in my window in the summer. Maybe I should do an Only Nostrils. Think I should start an Only Nostrils? Oh, jeez. Oh. You quack me up. You people quack me up sometimes. I thought of last week. I know you can only see from here up because the way I was holding the phone. Oh, where'd I go? Uh, feeling a little nutty after that. I'm just reading back. I'm back. Yeah. I don't know what happened. My stupid phone kicked me off for some reason. Then I was having trouble getting back on. Then it said, "Do you want to?" Yeah, it asked me if I want to resume the stream. I said, "Yeah." And I'm like, what the hell happened? And this phone isn't even like a year. I only got it like a year ago. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Yeah, I had a nutty Irishman smoothie yesterday. Oat milk, peanut butter protein powder and chocolate. It was good. So, yeah. My phone said, get off. I was like, what the hell? That was weird. I'm just catching up with the comments too here. Oh, oh my God. You're funny. Yeah, I'm a dirty little shite. I think say in Ireland. Having a bit of crack. And crack, I'm talking about spelled C-R-A-I-C. Gaelic word. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. See, this book says something about, has the word crack on it. Oh boy. I'll probably end this pretty soon because I need to eat lunch. Food again. But it's something you gotta do. Eat some delicious vegan food. I don't know what yet. Yeah, it's lunchtime here because it's almost going on 1:30 now. Close to it. So I think I'll end pretty soon. So we can shove some vegan food into our pie holes. I like eggplant. Yeah, I love eggplant. Martin. Oh no. You'll be more of a British bald head than a short hair. Yeah, British bald hair. I know it's funny, Pro Peace Peace, because it's called eggplant. It's definitely vegan. I like eggplant. I make my own eggplant parm with plant-based cheese in it. What do they think? Potatoes are animals? Right. Pro PPP. Yeah, you can lose your hair, just don't lose your marbles. I guess because some potatoes are kind of egg shaped. Maybe that's why. I mean, potatoes aren't sentient. They may grow eyes, but they're not sentient. Oh my god, that's funny. A toupee made out of pubic hair. Oh god. That's funny, Pro Peas Piece. French fries being animals. Oh my god. French fries. I have them once in a great while. I don't try to eat them too often. True. Oh, yeah. Hi, Andoni again. I'm thinking about ending this pretty soon because I need to shove something. I need to make some food, something for lunch. Yeah, that's true. Alfie would have hair, cat fur from a British short hair. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna fix for lunch, but I've got enough stuff around here. It's just a matter of what do I feel like having. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. I have some vegan sushi. Yeah, that's a good idea, Andoni. Yeah, go on. Like when you see somebody saying that, bacon yummy or whatever, some other animal flesh yummy, just go, yummy, vegetables yummy. Oh, you crack me up. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a good idea. Like spam those people with fruit and veggie and other potatoes and nuts and whatnot. Emojis. I've got some different veggie burgers in my freezer. I don't know if I'll have one of those or not. I don't know. Like I mentioned, vegan sushi. Oh boy, this has been a lot of fun. Oh my. All of yous make this live streams funny. Oh my god. And this triple P, that's crazy. What kids think. Oh my god. That is crazy. And sad too. Indeed. The kids think animal products come from plants. Well, they think pigs grow in a garden or something? Well, I think I am going to end this now. The unintentional cutoff before was weird. I was like, what the feck? But so I'm going to go. And thank you all for being here. Hope everyone has a vegan-tastic day or night, depending on where you are. And be back again next week. So take care, everybody, and may the force be with you. This has been a lot of fun. I appreciate all you being here. Oh, my goodness, Ulf. And on that note, I want to say au revoir. Toodles. May the force be with you. Bye, VFFs. Love you all. Until next week, take care of yourselves. Bye.